Emily always said love was a choice. Turns out she was making a lot of choices without me. Our life in Chicago, in that brownstone just off Lincoln Park, felt perfect. Anniversaries at the Alinea, lazy Sundays walking along North Avenue Beach. It was the life we'd built, till it wasn't. It started a year ago. A frantic call. Emily crying, telling me a man tried to attack her in the Water Tower Place parking garage. She said he'd grabbed her, but she fought him off. I rushed there, my heart hammering against my ribs. I held her as she sobbed. We filed a police report. But the cops found nothing. No witnesses, no clear security footage. The guy was a ghost. For a year, I was her rock. I held her through nightmares. I walked her to her car. I hated a man I'd never met for what he did to her. Then things got strange. Small things at first. She started working late, client dinners at places I'd never heard of. Her phone, once left casually on the kitchen counter, was now permanently attached to her hip, screen down. One night I saw a text flash on her screen before she snatched it away. Just a name, Mark. I asked who Mark was. Just a new guy in accounting, she said, not meeting my eyes. He's a bit of a weirdo. A few weeks later, I was cleaning out her car and found a receipt from the Langham Hotel. A charge for two, from a Tuesday afternoon when she was supposed to be in a regional sales meeting. My blood ran cold. I started digging. Not because I wanted to, but because I had to know if I was losing my mind. I used a recovery software on our shared cloud account. Deleted photos. There they were. Emily and a man, laughing in a booth at some dimly lit bar. Kissing. My breath hitched. It was him. It's the man from the police sketch she'd helped create. The man who supposedly attacked her. Mark. That's when Emily changed. The woman I loved vanished, replaced by a cold, calculating stranger. You're so needy lately, she'd say when I tried to hold her. Why are you always questioning me? It's like you don't trust me. She'd twist my concern into paranoia, my love into suspicion. She made me feel like the villain. One evening, she looked me dead in the eye and said, "Maybe the stress of what happened to me last year is making you crazy. Maybe you need help." They thought they were untouchable. They'd laugh about it. I overheard them once. On a call she thought I couldn't hear. She was in the garden. "He has no idea," she whispered, followed by that tinkling laugh that I used to love. "He still thinks you're the monster from the parking garage." And then Mark's smug voice. "Well, I am a monster, baby. Just not that kind." That night I broke. I sat on the floor of my home office, the city lights of Chicago twinkling outside, and I shattered. The pain was a physical thing, a crushing weight in my chest. I wasn't just losing my wife. I was losing my reality. The woman I'd protected and cared for had orchestrated the most profound betrayal imaginable. She had used my love, my loyalty, as a shield for her affair. But as the tears dried, something else took root. A cold, hard resolve. They wanted a monster. I'd give them one. My grief turned to strategy. My pain became my fuel. I wasn't just going to leave her. I was going to dismantle the life she thought she had secured. For the next 6 months, I became a ghost in my own marriage. I played the part of the slightly distant, but still loving husband. Meanwhile, I was building my case. I hired the best private investigator in Chicago. He got me everything. Photos of them entering the same hotel. Audio recordings. Financial records showing she'd been funneling our joint savings into a private account. The PI even found Mark's wife. Turns out he was married too. A perfect little suburban family in Naperville. I met with my lawyer, a shark from a top firm on Wacker Drive. We planned every step. We'd file for divorce on the grounds of adultery and dissipation of assets. But that wasn't enough. The humiliation had to be public. It had to be absolute. The day came. Emily was being honored at a major charity gala at the Four Seasons, a Woman of the Year award for her community work. It was her crowning achievement. Her parents were there, her colleagues, everyone who mattered in her world. She was on stage, glowing, giving her acceptance speech. As she spoke about integrity and trust, my lawyer served her with divorce papers right there at the side of the stage. Simultaneously, an email I had prepared was sent to every single person on the guest list. It contained a link to a secure website. On it, everything. The photos. The audio clips of her and Mark laughing about deceiving me. the bank statements, a detailed account of the fake police report, along with a sworn affidavit from me. I watched from the back of the ballroom as a ripple of whispers turned into a tidal wave of gasps. Phones came out. Faces turned from admiration to shock, then to disgust. She looked out at the crowd, her face draining of all color. She saw me then standing in the shadows. For a fleeting second, her mask of arrogance slipped, and I saw pure, unadulterated panic. Her world was incinerating around her, and she knew I was the one holding the match. The aftermath was brutal. She was fired. Her friends abandoned her. Mark's wife filed for divorce, taking him for everything. The police even opened an investigation into her for filing a false report. She was left with nothing. No money, no career, no reputation, just the ashes of the life she'd burned down. I sold the brownstone. I left Chicago. Never saw her again. Sometimes late at night I think about her, not with anger anymore, not even with sadness, just a hollow quiet. I took everything from her, just like she took everything from me. Love is a choice, and so is revenge.